fighting over parking in Long Island City. CBS 2 first told you about the city's plans to put its own vehicles in a municipal garage. Residents steamed over losing coveted parking places are angrier now with what the DOT has not done. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer is demanding answers.
Whose bright idea was this?
I have no idea, but whoever's idea this was needs to be raked over the coals, because this thing just stinks to high heaven. It's dead wrong. It should be dead on arrival. It should have never been approved.
City Councilman Jimmy Van Bramer talking about something CBS 2 first told you about 2 weeks ago. A decision by the Department of Transportation to shrink the number of monthly parking permits for community residents at a Long Island City municipal parking lot so it can park its own cars and trucks there. The 330 residents who had permits forced to get up at the crack of dawn and faced long lines and long waits to duke it out for just 210 spots.
Chaos and a huge debacle for community people. One of my friends phrased it the best. Elliot called this the Hunger Games of parking permits.
Angry residents say DOT took 52 spots to park its own vehicles, many of which are not there during the day, so the spots sit empty and unused. And there's another problem. Behind this gate, DOT has roped off 50 to 60 parking spaces for its own personal junkyard. Take a look. There are piles of steel, parking cones, sawhorses, even some plows down at the end.
The Department of Transportation has so many facilities all over the city of New York. They have land where they can use under bridges.
Demanding answers, I contacted DOT, which insisted the move was to free up monthly spaces for short-term parking and that none of the monthly spaces were for its own vehicles. Nevertheless, it said some of its cars had speed camera equipment. It is not in the interest of DOT, nor presumably the local public, for these vehicles to be parked on street instead of inside a DOT facility. They contain valuable equipment, and it reduces the risk they will be tampered with. Councilman Van Bramer says he is intent on shaming officials into changing their minds and giving the spaces back to the people. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
As for making residents wait on long lines for permits, the DOT says since the system was just started, there will be a wait for several months to see if changes are really needed.